Can attraction come back? You don't stop loving someone the moment you stop feeling turned on by them, right? And attraction, it just isn't static. That's important to understand. It shifts, especially in long-term relationships. So if the spark is fading, don't automatically, panic. Attraction isn't permanent. It is cyclical. Attraction waxes and wanes over time. It's not a static thing. It's a living, breathing response to your environment, your mood, your health, your stress levels, your connection with that person. And you can go through a season of feeling disconnected or off, especially in long-term relationships. And that doesn't mean that the relationship is broken. It may mean it needs some tending. And the early stage butterflies are rooted in novelty, newness, mystery, dopamine spikes. But over time, as your partner becomes more familiar and predictable, your brain shifts into something that's more about comfort. And it's not a downgrade. It's just how long-term bonds are built. But if you're only measuring attraction based on the new car smell, that early infatuation, you're going to misread what's actually a healthy transition in your relationship. And perception, it's psychological. So your perception of your partner isn't just about how they look. It's about how you feel about them. If there's unresolved resentment, if you're overstimulated or stressed, not taking care of yourself, that bleeds into how you feel. In many cases, people start to feel more attracted to their partner again after they clean up, resolve some unresolved issues, maybe reestablish boundaries, or just start prioritizing sex again. Also, communication does help to rebuild erotic energy. So if something feels off, talk about it. Not in a blamey way. Obviously, that's not helpful. I don't want you anymore. That's not helpful. But really, in a vulnerable way, talk about what's feeling good, what's feeling like it's missing. What are you fantasizing about? What are you needing? What are they needing? It's amazing how many couples really don't have honest conversations about sex very often. And then they're shocked by how often things can change, even though they're not talking about sex. And the truth is, attraction can be reunited. It's important to understand. You can get spark back, but it really doesn't come from waiting and hoping it magically returns if it's been a while, right? You get it back through shared experiences, taking care of yourselves, seeing your partner in a new light. Scheduling intimacy also isn't unsexy. It's super smart. So I really like to schedule sex, especially just as busy people, because it means you know it's on the schedule, so you can get in the mood. You can make sure the bedroom's clean. You can put on some mood lighting. You take a shower, make yourself a little extra cute that day. Like, I think it helps get me in the mood. And so that's something to consider if sex is if you're just too tired at the end of the night and it just always falls off the schedule, even when it's planned. Oh, maybe we will later. Put it on the schedule. Talk about it together. Come up with something that seems reasonable. Even if it's hey, once a week, put it on the schedule like you would do everything else that's on your schedule. Put it on your calendar. It can really help. So if you're not feeling the same attraction that you once did, you're not alone. It happens to pretty much everybody at some point. Doesn't mean it's over, but it does mean it's time to do some exploring, some self-assessing, some work at reconnecting, building conditions where attraction can be more successful, or attraction can thrive. You fell in love with them once, you can fall in love with them again.